Right, so welcome back everybody. We are not at the caravan today. We're actually doing a few odd jobs at my house. What we'll be doing today is taking a look. I've got a manhole cover I need to, well, it's not a mat, it's a small little inspection hole cover that's broken. It did have a plastic top on it. A few of the others are broken on around where I live. So I've gone and upgraded to, I bought a metal one, but it's just slightly a bit bigger. It won't sit in the recess. So we're going to dig the old plastic one out, the casing, and we're going to drop a new metal one in. I could have adapted the metal lid and cut it down a bit, but I think we're just going to dig the old concrete out, put the new one in, and it's job done. Then we're going to have a perfect fitted inspection hole cover there. So also a couple of other little things to do today. We've got a new cool box for the van. It's a 12-volt one, so we're going to have a quick look at that and do a little bit of an unboxing, see what's in there, get it plugged in and see if it does run and all that, and we'll have a look at that. And also I bought some thermal sun blind screens for the front windows. So we've got the windscreen and the two door windows. So we'll have a look at them, get them out of the packaging, put them on the windows and see about them, because I'm looking at going up into Scotland next month sometime. So we might do the journey in two sections. So we might stop off overnight, have a bit of a night in the van, and then carry on in the morning. So that'll be coming all to the channel, but let's have a look at this inspection hole. Right, so as you can see there, we've got an open cover there, and the original one's all broken there. That just happens from where you drive over it, and it obviously can't take the weight of the vehicles. And I've been putting the van over this one as well, so it has finally give way. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be moving this whole casing. So that means chopping out this bit of concrete in here. We are going a bit redneck. I've not got no chisels or nothing. All I've got is a screwdriver and a hammer. So we're going to dig that out. We'll get the new one seated, and I've got some ready mix concrete and sand. All you've got to do is just add water. So we'll mix a bit of that up, get the new one situated, and we'll leave that then. So, and it's lovely and clean down there, as you can see that. So that's another reason I want to get this sorted, so we don't start getting crap all dropped down there and getting blocked up. So that's not a toilet waste one either. It comes from the sinks in the house and all that. So right then, so as I say, all I'm using is just a screwdriver and a hammer, because I say I haven't got a chisel. I've got one in the shed somewhere, but trying to find it in there is a different story. So we don't really want to drop no rubbish in this drain either, so we just need to be careful of that. It's all coming loose there. So I say once we get one bit out, it should be pretty easy. Here we go. Right, so we'll stick our rubbish in that bucket for the minute. Here we go. Right then, so that's the last piece of the puzzle. We can lift this manhole cover out now, just like that. Just clean off around the edge there. There we go. I'm just going to clean this off. We'll get the new one brought in, have a measure up, and then we'll get some concrete set in here. I say they did use coloured concrete there mix. I'm just going for a normal grey one, so let me have a clear up and I'll come back to you. Right guys, so I've actually cleaned up my surface area now. Got a nice smooth finish there. I ain't got a trowel, I'm just using one of these floats for basically. I say I can't find all my tools. I think they're in the loft, to be fair, all that sort of stuff. And what we're going to be using is, we're using this home improvement products and it's just basically you get a bag of sand in there and a bag of concrete. They recommend this full bag to that full bag, but I don't think I'm going to need that much. I'm just going to go half of half at the minute, because I can always mix some more up if I need it. So I'm just going to put half of this sand in. There's already water in the bucket. That's probably about half of that. So just get that, and we're going to put half of the bag of the concrete mix in. Cement powder. And just remember, don't go too mad with your water. You can put your water in second, because you don't want to put too much water in it. But I only put a little bit in here just to start with. If I need to add any, I can. Because that's the last thing you want, is having this mix too watery. So I'm just going to give this a quick stir around, and I'll come back to you. Right, so that's a nice consistent mix there. You can't see any sand in there now, so we've got one colour. So we're going to head over just over to here, and I'm going to put a bed of concrete all around there, so we've got a nice bed to lay on there. And just remember, try not to get anything down the L. So just going to float that around nicely. It's probably a little bit wet, this mix. Could have been done a little bit firmer. Could have had some more sand and cement to it to firm it up, but I think we'll be alright. Right then folks, as you can see, I've got that all in now. I did pack it down, and I've just gone over it with a soft bristle brush just to get a nice finish on there. So I did have to go get another bag of ready mix, as you can see in the background there. I did need half a bag, so I'm just going to leave that on there now. I'm just going to squirt down there just in case there was any debris. I can't see anything, but you never know. Just cleans that edge up. So what we can do now is that drain cover can sit on there like that, and that's just made a lovely finish to that job. I say it's not the same colour as the brickwork, but it's going to be a hell of a lot tidier than that job there. So yeah, I'm really happy with that, and that's not going to crack now when we do drive over it. So I say we'll leave that now to go off for 2 or 3 days. We won't go over that because it is pretty cold. So that is more of a dry mix I've done there. Right, so as you can see, what we got here is this is the Astro 24 litre portable refrigerator, they call it. So I've actually opened the box just to have a look in the top of it here, and it's a fairly good sized cool box. I say this does come with 2 cool blocks, and it is a 12 volt one, this one as well. So we'll just lift it out of the packaging. Let's just pull this open a bit so we can get the handle up. So it is a nice grey colour, that, and as you can see, we'll just take the plastics off. So it is just a standard grey box, and in here you've got yourself your 2 cool packs. So you do want to put them in the freezer before you come to use it, because then the fan actually blows the cold air that's generated off of them around the box. And in your packet you got 2 little dividers that just slide in there like that, so you can actually separate your stuff. So you have got dividers there, and I suppose if you do put it on the side, if it would work, I'm not too sure, but you could use it like a little fridge then, with a shelving in like that. I don't see what that would cause any issue. But and your hinges, you've got two little slots there, and they just literally push and sit in there like that. So, and then they just push in like that, and that is your lid down then. So to lock your cool box up when you are travelling, see, because it can bounce just like that. So if you do have your handle up, that does create a little lock where it just locks on them hinges just there. So as you can see, it just locks there, and you can't move nothing up. In the back compartment here, you've got your little 12-volt socket with a on and off switch, which is nice and handy. So you can actually leave it always plugged in, and you can just switch it on and off then. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. That's a great little cool box. That saves me by going out and spending 300 odd quid on a fridge at the minute, because we're not using the van every week. So just so we can basically take a bit of milk and all that out if we do fancy a cup of tea and all that. So yeah, great little addition. I'm going to put them ice packs in the freezer for when we do go out on a little trip. But yeah, if you do want one of these, Astro, do check them out. I'll leave a couple of links down below where you can get these, and a link to their website. They don't just do cool boxes, they do a range of stuff, and they actually do fridges as well. So at a later date, I may invest in the fridge, and I may go and see what Astro have got to offer. So let me just go get me sun blinds, and I'll have a look in the front. We'll get them up and see what they're all about. Right, again, here we go. We've got these little van curtains here. Well, they're not curtains, they're more blinds, sunshades, whatever you want to call them. They are the thermal ones. I've got these from Van Style. So we'll have a look at these. I think these are actually based in Newark. They're not far from me. Probably about 45 minutes to an hour. And as you can see, they are the thermal blinds. And these are for the Vauxhall dated Vivaro 2014 onwards, and it is the front set. So let's just quickly take these out the packet and have a look. I've just got to hurry up now because I've got to be somewhere. So we'll just quickly have a look at these. They do come in this nice little carry case, which I can keep in the back wardrobe. So this must be the front window, and as I say, it has got the thermal lining on. So if you want to keep the van warm on the inside, keep the foil facing inwards and the dark side outwards. And if it is a really hot day out there, put this facing outwards, and that will reflect the heat away from the van. So yeah, these are really nice. Let's get these on the window. There's obviously holes there for the little suction cups. I'm not going to stick them on today because I say I'm in a bit of a rush. So let's just quickly put this in the front window. Right there, so there we go. Obviously it has a mirror there for in case you have like a crew cab one. But I say they will stick up there. Lovely, that's a lovely fit there. And I say if you've got your suction cups in there, then that would just hold that up really nice, and it just makes the cabs a nice little bit cozier. So Stacey's back now, but yeah, I just wanted to quickly show you these, and I'll just show you the window one. And as you can see, this is the door ones. So they've totally blacked that window out again. You can swap it around, put that on the driver's side, and you'll have the foil side out. So yeah, another nice little addition to the van. And there, as you can see, totally blacks that window out, so no one can see in at night time. Right then, so I'm just going to get all this stuff packed away. I say I've got to nip out now, so it was just a little vlog of what we're doing around the house today. Fixing that drain cover, getting all these bits ready to go in the van. And next video will be part 2 on the caravan floor and wall. So you all enjoyed that. And I've also got to say a super thank you to Jason Langlis, I think it was. Sorry if I ain't got your second name, I can't remember it off the top of my head. It's definitely Jason anyway. I think it was Langlis or something along them lines. He sent me actually a PayPal donation towards the channel. He sent it for me getting the new camera. Obviously Chris has got me the camera, and that's definitely going to go towards getting the microphone cable. I say I'm probably looking at about 40 odd 50 quid to get one shipped into the UK. So really appreciate that, Jason. Definitely going to help, and I'm going to leave that here. And until next time, we'll see you about.